Hi, I'm Jamila and you are live in the Dream Studio, where we partner with you to create a life without limits. Today, I want to talk to you about there being no off-season for champions. We've recently watched the Olympic Games and we've been inspired as people have come from around the world to display their athleticism on the world stage. But what happens after the games close? After the flame has gone out, after all of the reporters have gone away, and everyone goes back to life as normal? Well, there is no off-season, there is no life as normal for champions. At the end of the games, at the end of your transition, at the end of your job loss, the end of your divorce, the end of your separation, or whatever transitional period you might find yourself in, you have to decide how you're going to compete from this moment forward. The first thing that you need to do is assess your situation. Assess where you are today. Ask yourself, are you beginning in this step in your life from a place of defeat? Are you beginning at this step in your life asking yourself, what was I doing being a spectator that whole time? Or were you the kind of person that didn't even know the game was being played? Assess where you are today, decide where you are before you transition into this next segment of your life so that you will be able to compete at your highest and your best level. After you have assessed your status in life, your next step is for you to select your event, the next place where you are going to compete and perform at your best. So you want to ask yourself, what were you born to do? For what purpose are you truly here? What unique contribution do you have to make to the world? And you're able to assess your status by asking yourself some very important questions. The first of which being, what need do you fulfill for others that is unique, that no one else can fulfill? There are certain needs and there are certain contributions that you are making to those in your sphere of influence today that you're able to glean from and that you're able to use as a decision maker and a determinant as to whether or not you're living life on purpose. The other thing that will help you identify your purpose are your natural gifts and your natural abilities. The things that you are just naturally talented at. The things that you are skilled at doing that come easy to you, that maybe other people have to struggle for or other people have to work to achieve. Another great way for you to identify purpose is simply by the things that others have been able to confirm in you. There are some things that you just know about yourself that maybe no one else is able to see or no one else is able to understand, but you know for a fact that there are some things that you are skilled at doing, and when you tap into those things and you identify those things, you are able to walk in purpose. After you have assessed your status and determined what event that you're going to compete on, the next step is for you to prepare to train, which means you have to be in the right place, at the right time, with the right people. The right place might not be only a physical location, but the right place is also a frame of mind. Being in the right position in your mind to be able to compete and to be able to dream and achieve at your highest level. The right time not only has a reference to credibility and a reference to making sure that you have all of the skills and education in place to be able to achieve, but it also has to do with making sure that you have the right resources available to you and that it is the right time for you to fulfill and walk out your destiny and your dream completely. The right time has nothing to do with your age. You're never too old, or you're never too young to start achieving your dreams and creating a life without limits. And finally, the right people has to do with making sure that you have mentors around you and people around you that have been able to achieve uncommon success in the area in which you wish to achieve success. We've just watched the Olympic Games, and I'm more impressed by the coaches that have a history and a track record of training Olympic athletes to compete on the world stage. They not only were able to train in this generation, but some of them have 20 or 30 years of history, of proven track record in terms of training champions. Those are the type of people that deserve to be in your life, and those are the type of people that you should identify as mentors for you. After you prepare to train, your very next step would be to train relentlessly. You have to have a singular approach and a singular mind towards winning. Your only goal and your only desire in this season is to win. And the prize and the thing you're trying to achieve is your dream. Your dream cannot be treated like a hobby. You cannot invest in your dream as if it was something that you do on the side and expect to get a massive return. So you training and you investing in your dream has to be bigger than fear, doubt, well-meaning naysayers, insecurities, inadequacies, and anything else that might try to get in the way of you pursuing your dream. Again, your dream is at stake. You have to prepare to win and prepare to win big, and train and go after your dream with everything that is in you until you too can cross your finish line. As you are training relentlessly, it's important for you to make sure that you continue to qualify to compete. The way you qualify to compete is making sure that you maintain integrity in everything you do throughout your entire process as you pursue your dream. If you're trying to start a business, you want to make sure that you have integrity in your business practice. If you're trying to pursue your goal of acting or singing, you want to make sure that you develop relationships the right way and don't do anything that compromises your integrity on your way to the top. The next thing that you want to do is to test yourself along the way. Test and see how you are under pressure. Don't wait until you get to the world stage to be able to explore your dream or to be able to move into your next area or next dimension of living. Test yourself along the way where you are now so that you can make adjustments so that once you get your opportunity on the world stage, you'll be ready. And the final thing is to make sure that you celebrate along the way. Take the opportunity to take advantage of those performance milestones, those abilities to create those business connections, your ability to get that first couple of auditions, your ability to make sure that you put yourself out there in a way that's fantastic. Celebrate those wins, celebrate those successes, and when you operate in integrity, when you test yourself, and when you celebrate your wins, you are well on your way to making sure that you take advantage of your time in the off season. Finally, you have to believe that it is already done. Champions win well before they take the field. Champions begin to win when they decide to dream. Remember, there is no off season for champions. And my daughter just recently finished her first season of running track. She began as a mediocre athlete, really struggling with her first time out there on the field. She finished with her personal best in the 200, the 400, and the 800 meter races. Her personal best, though, was not enough. It was not enough to qualify her to go to the Junior Olympics with the rest of her classmates. But I will never forget the words that she shared with me, which are the words that I will share with you, which is, "Mommy, I know I can't compete with my team in Baltimore, but can I still practice with the team until they go?" And my response back to her and what I'm sharing with you is absolutely yes. because there is no off season for champions. Share this video with anyone that you know that is in pursuit of their dream. I'm available via Twitter and Facebook at Jamila Chambers, and you can always visit our website at the Dream Studio blog at www.thedreamstudio.me for the latest in online tools, information, and resources to help you create a life without limits. Remember, excellence is a lifestyle, not an event. Choose today to be excellent. Until next time, I'm Jamila, and you're live in the Dream Studio.